type of strikes that he was threatening is certainly welcome news to Iranian civilians and to other countries in the Gulf who would have probably been the target of Iranian retaliation.
Vice President Vance has weighed in from Hungary today with advice for Tehran.
If they're going to lie, if they're going to cheat, if they're going to try to prevent even the fragile truce that we've set up from taking place, then they're not going to be happy.
He warns President Trump is not one to mess around. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel's fight in southern Lebanon will go on. The BBC's Daniel Di from Jerusalem.
Mr. Netanyahu's office has said the ceasefire does not include Lebanon, and the Israeli military has continued carrying out airstrikes and ground operations.
Voters in Georgia have chosen to replace Marjorie Taylor Greene with a prosecutor endorsed by the president. Republican Clay Fuller has beaten Democrat Sean Harris in a runoff for Greene's congressional seat. Here's Fuller.
The Democrat Party poured millions of dollars into this campaign, poured lies into this campaign, but they can't beat Donald Trump, and they never will.
2 young men who allegedly ignited homemade bombs near New York's Gracie Mansion have been formally charged.
The 8-count indictment released last night charges 19-year-old Ibrahim Qayyumi and 18-year-old Amir Bolat with conspiring to use a weapon of mass destruction and providing material support to ISIS. Prosecutors say the pair had hoped their bomb would kill 60 people during an anti-Muslim demonstration outside the mayor's residence last month. One of the suspects was allegedly recorded on a dashcam video saying he wanted to start terror and petrify people. Their bombs did not go off. No one was injured. Michael Wallace, CBS News, New York.
An American car maker is reportedly looking for relief from a taxing situation, but so far, no go. Here's WWJ's Jeff Gilbert from Detroit.
Ford has had to temporarily import a lot of aluminum due to a fire at a domestic supplier. The Wall Street Journal says its requests for temporary relief have fallen on deaf ears. Ford uses far more aluminum than other car makers. The supplier fire has already cost it $2 billion.
National average for a gallon of gas today, $4.16. Dow futures up more than 1,200. This is CBS News.
Go to the ends of the earth, half a world away. Reach for the stars.
If I take time to think, they might go get Brad.
On CBS, Sunday morning.
There's a difference between liking a house and actually getting it. Redfin is built to make up that difference and close the gap between finding and owning the home for you. Redfin agents close twice as many deals as other agents. So when you find a home you love, you're not a step behind when it's time to make an offer. That means less watching great homes disappear and more focus on the ones you'll actually move into and call home. Redfin helps turn saved listings into real addresses. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
News brought to you this hour by Lee's Old Country Store Antiques and Collectibles on Highway 22 in Flora. The Childress sisters have treasures new and vintage.
What can be done about Jackson's water rate increase? Today, partly sunny and 79 as temperatures are on the increase. Tonight, partly cloudy and 55. Thursday, sunny and 79 with news on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis. The Jackson City Council and City Attorney Drew Martin discussed possibly bypassing the Jackson Water Authority created by the state legislature.
We can create our own ordinance that creates a municipal water authority that could govern the system in the future and provide a transfer from Jackson Water to that system instead of one that's created by the state.
That was in a Tuesday discussion about appealing the water rate increase. The council was told the time for appeal had passed.
Talking about some bullshit. Mr. Stokes.
Councilman Kenneth Stokes. Meanwhile, the council also discussed Tuesday a budget shortfall that means the city will have to find ways to cut about $23 million, even though they believed they would have the same budget as last year. That means some cuts are likely coming, but the mayor also asked them to find ways to bring revenue in. An arrest announced in the sexual battery of a woman that happened near the reservoir. The Rankin County Sheriff's Department says 46-year-old David Martin Chandler Jr. of Wesson has been charged in the incident. He was arrested Monday, but the specifics about what happened were not discussed. Chandler got a $250,000 bail. In the DUI crash that happened January 15th, 2024, that killed 46-year-old Azure Higgins and 43-year-old Valerie Lynch on I-55 frontage road at Canton Mart, Jada Kelly has been found not guilty by a jury. Prosecutors say she caused the crash and had a blood alcohol level of 0.18. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WIAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, jump away.
And good morning, everybody. It is the Chip Matthews Show. I am Chip Matthews. She is Dawn McKenzie. And I am chipping away at the stone.
Mm-hmm. Which stone are we chipping away at today?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's
Shane
Wednesday.
Good morning, Shane Easley, Lloyd Travis, Will Brown, Joanna Patrick Berkstaff. Good morning, my little brother Roger. And Billy Hudson's out there somewhere.
In La La Land.
He's in Pearl. That's about the same difference. But anyway, good morning, everybody. It does appear that Iran has avoided being eliminated so
Come
far.
on, Chip.
Good morning, Helen.
Hey, Mom. You know those people don't tell the truth over there.
Well, on Truth Social, Trump said, "Oh, we'll wait a day." He says 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the concessions is that the Straits of Hormuz or whatever they are, they're going to be open.
Mm-hmm.
So it's real simple. They either open and oil goes through, or we're going to make a oil slick out of your country.
The end of all humanity in that little country.
The sad thing is it still must happen.
Mm-hmm.
Period. That's it. You know, when you eliminate something that's a problem, then you can move on.
Right.
Okay. We've been dealing with it for 47 years.
Yep.
Eliminate it.
Yep.
Elimination. Elimination. Okay. Also, I saw in the news where Michael Watson has announced that he is running for lieutenant governor, and he's been using his office accounts for his announcements.
Oh.
You know, I
So
keep
no.
and I look at the paperwork there, and you can't even use the paper
Out of your office
to make it. And he's got a series of places where he was going to make announcements that he was running for office. Do you realize that it doesn't take 16 places to go announce that you're running? We know after the first one that you're running.
Yeah.
And somebody got mad because I called him Delbert. And I said, well, he's exactly like Delbert. He supports those election laws that we have on the books that need to be repaired.
Right.
You know, never mind that even the Trump administration and the federal government, who's as crooked as the rest of the world, says, hey, in Mississippi, you really don't need to be counting votes after Election Day. And the Republicans are going, oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, we need to. That's what we need to do.
The rhino Republicans.
Yes. Yeah, we need to do that. Yeah. Somebody's watching live from what? In the Philippines.
Goodness.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Can you say where that is? It's Laoag City. Where's that? It's in South Mississippi, I'm sure. Something.
I can't see it on my screen over here. You're on your own, buddy.
Andy Devine's broadcasting live from Sharon, Mississippi. Yes. A very divine town.
Yeah. Yep. He had an uncle. What was his?
Bo
Divine, and
Yeah.
he had the house that was called the Green Lizard.
No.
He had a bar called the Green Lizard.
He had an event called the Green Lizard that became an event center called the Green Lizard.
Okay, that's what it was. That was way before my time.
And the funniest thing that I ever saw was when Tina Turner was making her comeback, and she got booked to play at a Green Lizard party.
Yeah.
And Tina Turner says, "I need a mirror in my dressing room." And Bo went out there and tacked one up on the tree and said, "There you go." There you go.
Nothing better like a Southerner doing Southern things, just pop it up on the tree for her.
Well, I mean, that
was her dressing room, huh?
Billionaire running for governor
Mm-hmm.
of Mississippi is under investigation for PPP loans. That's just like the rhinos from Mississippi trying to figure out a way to make sure that somebody can't slide in. Releasing a story at this time. Get them under. All you got to do is say under investigation.
Yeah.
Who's investigating?
Well, you know, I think as much as America loves President Trump and all the wonderful things that he's done, I myself, along with a lot of other people, very disappointed that no consequences have been served for all this thievery of our monies by the Somalians and everybody else that they've uncovered through the last 15 months.
Well, and
there's nothing going on with that.
And it's not the Somalians that were the thieves.
It's the government.
It's the government.
Right.
The government steals from us to steal for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's all I see.
Yeah.
And you saw somebody, I was looking at something, they were saying they're going to veto it probably. But, you know, you got the $500,000 for the bridge in Natchez, you know, then there's some money coming to Madison County, and then there's some money going here and money going there.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Billy Hudson. You were a little late.
If they have money to throw at these things, why not just cut taxes and let the individual person have a better quality of life?
Isn't that what you thought being a Republican was all about, was smaller government,
yes.
less taxes?
Yep.
It seems like all we want to do is say, if you'll let us take this money, we can fix everything right now.
They take more money and things just get worse.
I know. It's just.
I'm tired.
I mean, you look at the data centers. Okay, the data centers and the energy that's taken to build them. And Trump put out a bill the other day, or a message, or was talking about it the other day. He's going, all these things should be being paid for by Amazon and people like that.
Correct.
Yeah, we the people of Mississippi are the ones paying.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Don't ever think anything else. And when, you know, they go through and they find a piece of land they need, they figure out how to get that piece of land for next to nothing. And some public-private entity takes it over.
Yeah.
And then where we all been talking about Beatty Bluff and all of that in Madison County, what did they do? They said, we got to build these water recyclers. And as you will recall, a year ago, I was telling you, excuse me, these places don't have water recyclers. And they said, how do you know? Well, we were talking to a guy at the Waffle House who builds these things. And he said, there is no water recyclers. They're just using fresh water.
Yep.
And he says, and you can't drink this water afterwards. It's got to be treated. I said, well, where are they going to hold it? Oh, no. There ain't no place. I mean, they're bringing in another county into that Madison County on top of that, you know, all that dirt coming in.
They did things backwards, like they did that overpass on Reunion Parkway.
Well, that wasn't done backwards. That was done to.
Was that done purposely for them to be able to allegedly take some more money for themselves?
Okay, on that half of Madison County, on that half of the road, those people, nothing against you people, you know, They're affluent. They got a little money, and they're not in District 4 and 5. Part of them in 4, I believe. But the whole there is that they don't, those two supervisors in 4 and 5 aren't going to let nothing happen in 4 or 5 for prosperity to occur, like in Canton or up in Sharon. Now in Camden, the metropolis of Camden gets all kind of grants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a nice little facility up there.
But other than that, everything goes to the left side of the road. Now, Reunion, you got some people that must have lived in Reunion who are people that own land, the big landowners in that area, and then they're going, if we had our own exit off the interstate, that would just help us not have to get into all that traffic going up Highland Colony Parkway. And so then they went to go build the road, and then somebody said, well, you can't build the road here. Now that bridge was originally scheduled 15, 20 years ago to be close, or rather 25 years ago, to be closer to Canton. Okay. And it didn't get built then. It was supposed to be up there between Sowell and the next Canton exit.
Exit 119.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like exit. That'd be 117 or 16, whatever. But anyway, there was an exit supposed to be up there, another road. And it never occurred. And then when they built this road, that's kind of the road that they manipulated to say this is it. Then, of course, you got all the question about who owned the land when you got across the bridge and this, that, and the other. And then and they were trying to decide who's going to do this. Now, I do know that the attorney for the city, for the county, Mr. Espy, his son had a place right there to the left of that intersection, right there on I don't know what they call that road over there, the Nissan Parkway or whatever, that said, they went the Mart Parkway. I don't know what they call that road. But anyway, over there on that road where it comes across before it gets to 51, it was called D1 Sports.
Yep.
And they were making superstars.
Yeah.
Superstars. And it was right there. And then they said the other land there was donated. Then somebody said they bought it. And then somebody said they bought it again. They just make it all go away. And then once it was done, nobody's done anything. Everything just moves along. Then all of a sudden, they're going to get exit ramps after they built the bridge.
Right. Doesn't make a lot of good sense.
It goes to tell you that, some people in this state get their way any way they want. And I would say the powers that be, which is Makita, we're the ones that called for that exit because they all live over in that area, and they would like to make sure that you don't have a road that just takes you from one side of the county to the other side without getting on the interstate. They don't want to go to Highway 51.
Yeah.
No, they don't want to go there. No, they don't want to go there. Ted Smith said that was Bozeman property. Yeah, back in the day, everything was Bozeman property. Yes, it was. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie on WYAB, and we're going to talk about on the Chip Matthews Show the weather. With Dawn McKenzie on WYAB, and we're going to talk about
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
You can show your pride and patriotism in honor of the 250th birthday of this great nation by proudly flying a flag. And a complete flag source on I-55 in Jackson is the place to find it. All sizes for all purposes. And they have the official 250-year celebration flag. Have a look at CompleteFlags.com. That's CompleteFlags.com.
Hi,
Hi, this is Allen Allen, nurse practitioner at the MEA Medical Clinic in Flora, Mississippi. Located in the Cotton Exchange Plaza, we are here to provide patient-centered care that is thorough, compassionate, and convenient. Whether you need primary care services or same-day medical care when you aren't feeling your best, we're here to support your health.
MEA Medical Clinics.
Seeing well plays a big role in helping you read well. That's why it's not a minute too soon for students of all ages to schedule an eye exam with Dr. Bobby C. Pankey and Associates in Clinton and Richland. They can also help you with a great selection of frames, lenses, and contacts, all at affordable prices. See well, read well, do well. For all your back-to-school eye care needs, visit Optical 2000 Clinton and Richland. Optical-2000.com.
Stay in touch. Follow Optical 2000 on Facebook.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, experience counts. And the Rusty Healy Agency has been serving Madison and the rest of the Jackson Metro for over 35 years. Local agent Landon Thompson is keeping that trusted tradition going strong. As a local independent agent, he's not locked into one provider. The Rusty Healy Agency can shop the top insurance companies to find the best fit for you. And everyone knows that the Rusty Healy Agency and Landon Thompson offer top quality local customer service. Contact Landon today at 601-856-3681.
Vans Comics, Cards, and Games is your local sports cards and memorabilia store, plus Pokemon, board games, comics, and more. Get in the game, make history, and own it at Vans Comics, Cards, and Games, Pear Orchard Road in Ridgeland, and at vansccg.com. Better ingredients, better pizza with a better website. Papa John's and PapaJohns.com team up for the best experience. Save more with Papa Rewards and all the best deals. Order today and enjoy the new specials and Papa's pairings at PapaJohns.com and at locations throughout the metro.
Need care at home, fast, reliable, and on your schedule? Introducing Home Care to Go, your on-demand concierge care solution. Whether it's personal care, companionship, or short-term support, Home Care to Go brings professional care directly to you when you need it most. Getting started is easy. Visit us at homecare-to-go.com to explore available care packages. Home Care to Go, care at your door when you need it most.
Need a new car? Then march right over to Mazda of Jackson and spring in the savings. Get 1.9% financing for 63 months on all 2025 CX-5s, 2026 CX-90s, CX-50s, CX-70s, and Mazda 3s with approved credit. And get 1-year maintenance included on your new vehicle purchase. Don't wait another minute to experience Mazda's exhilarating performance, top-notch safety, and reliability. So get to Mazda of Jackson today, where pre-owned vehicles and hassle-free trade-in options are also available. Shop online or visit Mazda of Jackson, I-55 Frontage Road.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show, heard around the world, and even in where were we just a second ago? The Philippines?
Mm-hmm.
Philippines. Philippines.
Good morning, Deborah Fox.
Deborah Fox.
Deborah Fox.
See, I don't have any of them on my screen.
Mississippi Motorsports
I got
Park.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
going to see their little sprint car races this weekend.
Yeah, you just have all the time, and you're going to New Orleans.
I'm going to New Orleans next week, and
That's because I deemed it possible. I said you could.
Yeah, right. So there is another event opportunity over in Flowery, Mississippi.
What?
Flowery. It's on Highway 61, just north of Redwood. Some friends of mine have put in a dirt drag.
Okay, go back. And Redwood is just north of where?
Vicksburg.
Okay, just help people out.
So it's in the South Delta, and they've got some mud tracks or a new event center that they've opened up over there for people to be entertained in the Delta area.
That's a little bit of racing here and there.
Yes.
Yes, all over the state. And
Yeah.
and do you remember Kurt and Bert?
Kurt and Bert.
They were on 62 JDX.
Yeah, kind of.
And back in the day, they had Redwood.
Did they really?
And they were from Fernwood.
Fernwood. That's down toward Louisiana, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But they were funny. It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Locally produced show. Kirk Kilpatrick, who was a big radio guy, but he left and went to. I think they both moved their show to Birmingham when they got bought out. But anyway, back in the day,
that happens.
But I mean, it was real humor coming out of Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Now for humor,
you have Chip and Don't.
Yes. Now, okay.
So what was it about the weather?
The splashdown will occur.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Roger says there's my brother Roger chimed in. There's a racetrack in West Jackson.
Okay.
220.
220. Yeah. That's
Clay,
the Audubon.
Clay was talking about it the other day too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, going back to what
Hey, I got a question right quick.
Okay, you get one question.
So I wonder if the astronauts could see the bombs going off in Iran and Israel and what they look like from above.
They can see it.
Yeah. I mean, I just wonder if it looked like firecrackers.
No, it looks like zits popping.
It is.
Blackheads coming out of there. Yeah. When the oil.
Yeah.
There you go. Anyway, what's going on? This radio program of all of its importance is brought to you by
Pierce Professional Agency. If you were unable to care for yourself, who would do it, Chip?
Yep.
Who would manage your daily needs if you were no longer able to care for yourself?
I don't know.
This is an important question. Do you have an answer? To get more information, find Cressley Pierce at MadisonPlants.com. Click on the schedule time. The conversation is easy, and his team has helped hundreds of clients.
There you go.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy.
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
And he brings you the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie. Okay, so what do you think about all these legislators? They, we got this 2-week window. They're doing this. They're saying we're going to do that. Tate's trying to decide what he's going to sign, what he's not going to sign into law.
Mm.
And no one did. And they're saying there's going to be a special session over the drugs, PBM drugs, and then of course then they have the bill in place that he's going to reject. Veto about the increasing the TLC in the pot.
Uh-huh.
Is it TLC? THC. TLC is a ban, right?
TLC is long-term care.
No, TLC is also. No, it wouldn't be long-term care. You got the letters in the wrong place.
Okay.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah,
That's TLC.
That's TLC.
Yeah.
And one of those ladies got killed in an airplane crash, didn't they? Because the pilot didn't want to take off with all that extra weight, and she was demanding, so she got her both killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's the story. But anyway,
that's what I remember.
And then I find out today that in jet prices and fuels, the reason why Delta Airlines is one of the most profitable airlines, which I always hear that none of the airlines are profitable, they only own oil company. And all of that. That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And Delta Airlines, I don't know. Do you know how it started?
Yeah, right here in Mississippi.
No.
Yes, it was.
Where?
Go read your history.
Where?
In Greenville,
in
Greenwood, in the Mississippi Delta.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Monroe, Louisiana.
Well, one of the first flights came from Mississippi to Monroe.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There you go.
There's a Monroe connection.
Yes, there is. Mm-hmm. That's where their hub used to be.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Started out as a little 6-passenger plane, maybe.
All planes started out that way. The first plane only was a 2-passenger.
I'm talking about
Delta. 1 passenger, and it was
I'm not talking about
it was the Wright brothers.
Planes in general.
They had one brother on the ground that called to get help for the other one when they crashed.
Yeah.
Can't put.
Was you around back in that day?
No.
You sure?
No.
You look like you could be.
Okay. But anyway, 6:29 in the morning here on the big WYAB 103.9. Telephone number up here to motivate us into some direction is
601-879-0002.
And I mean, what do we do about the government? I mean, they're just going to continue to steal from us, and that's okay. I mean, it's just pathetic that everybody goes, I was talking, who were we talking to? We were talking to somebody yesterday and they said, we formed it. We got it all legit. We set up a 503c. I'm going, no, you did that because the laws of Mississippi don't allow you to audit those, and Shad's auditing, people in different cities, but the laws on auditing people in different cities is you have to be invited in.
That's crazy.
The state, that's why everybody goes, why don't they audit Jackson? Well, certain monies can't be audited unless you're invited in by the city council.
That's bizarre.
No, that's government. I mean, we do what we want to do, and you ain't looking at our shoulders. You ain't looking into our books. And then you got the water authority that the legislator created, and now they're talking, we might just decide to go around them.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy. And then, of course, they did not approve the police chief's money.
They did not. Did you hear yesterday that it was even more than what they had publicly stated that she was going to get on top of her signing bonus?
She gets $150,000. Well, okay, she
started out at
$120,000 was the original offer. And then they hired her and immediately gave her a $30,000 raise.
Right.
Then we find out that she is getting living expenses,
$3,000 a month or
something like that, or $1,000 a month for a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then she also got a signing bonus. What, at $25,000?
Well, it was something.
And
$12,000.
Something was moving expense.
Yeah, moving expenses was $12,000.
We want you to come be the mayor, the police chief of Mississippi, of Jackson, Mississippi. But we don't want it to cost you a single job, not a dollar.
Yeah.
I wish that was the way they would.
And then they made a clause in her contract that she was an at-will employee.
No, that's no matter what. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to cities, even in Canton. But people don't seem to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
The police is a department that belongs to the mayor to enforce the laws that the mayor wants. Is the way it's kind of set up. That's why that was the mayor's way of getting around a sheriff back in the day.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB
Yeah.
We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind with friends and family? El Patrio Mexican Restaurant is calling your name. With locations in Flowood and Cross Gates, Brandon, El Patrio is the cozy, family-owned gym where great food meets great times. Enjoy El Patrio's signature margaritas and happy hour specials that keep their customers coming back for more. Indulge in their authentic Mexican dishes prepared with love and served in a warm, family-friendly atmosphere. Come to El Patrio and taste the traditions. El Patrio, where family, flavor, and fun come together.
When it's time to get serious about work-ready equipment, come see me, Noah Sullivan, at H&H Chief Sales in Carthage. From rugged Big Tex trailers to durable CM and Legend X truck beds, H&H has what your truck needs to work harder and last longer. For the field, H&H carries reliable ag equipment from Salford, New Leader, and Chandler. Visit H&H Chief Sales in Carthage today or anytime at hhchiefsales.com. H&H, quality equipment, knowledgeable service, and solutions that work as hard as you do.
CBS News Brief. Oil prices are sliding, stock futures soaring after the U.S. and Iran reached a 2-week ceasefire agreement intended to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. J.D. Vance has weighed in from Budapest, Vice President.
If they negotiate in good faith, we will be able to find a deal. But that's a big if, and ultimately it's up to the Iranians how they negotiate. I hope they make the right decision.
Not all fine we'll cease. CBS's Elizabeth Palmer is in Tel Aviv.
Even though the Pakistani brokers of the ceasefire explicitly said it would cover Israel's offensive in Lebanon, the Israeli Prime Minister's office this morning has said it does not.
Trump-backed Republican Clay Fuller has won a runoff for the Georgia congressional seat vacated by Marjorie Taylor Greene.
You better believe I'm going to go to Capitol Hill and be a warrior for each and every person in this room, and I'm never going to stop fighting for y'all.
He could face Democrat Sean Harris again in November. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Metal Builder Supply in Pearl provides quality commercial and residential metal roofing, pre-engineered steel buildings, mini storage facilities, pole barns, and steel components with old-time service and competitive prices. Through our commitment, experience, and expertise, Metal Builder Supply has established a business relationship with our customers that will last a lifetime. When you need metal roofing, reflective insulation, trim, or metal decking, contact Metal Builder Supply online at metalbuildersupplypearl.com.
Your roof is constantly exposed to the elements, battling dirt, algae, and stains. With Watkins Construction Roofing Roof Wash Service, you can keep it looking like new. A proprietary rooficide treatment is EPA approved, safe, and guaranteed to prevent algae from coming back for at least 2 years. No harsh chemicals, no damage, no black streaks. Just a clean, beautiful roof that lasts. Call Watkins Construction and Roofing at 601-966-8233 or visit nomoreroofstains.com today.
When leaks, clogs, or cold showers slow you down, call on Anglin Plumbing, the plumbing experts who get the job done right the first time. Leaky faucet, sink, or toilet? Need a water heater installed? Call on Anglin Plumbing. You can always trust Anglin's reliable and hardworking technicians. Don't let plumbing headaches ruin your day. Call on Anglin Plumbing Service to get it fixed. And you can be a part of the team. Anglin Plumbing is now hiring. Learn more about Anglin Plumbing at anglinplumbing.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show, heard around the world and even in South Mississippi.
South Mississippi.
South Mississippi.
Nice.
We ain't heard from our friend on the coast. Well, no, I did see.
Yes, he's the dream dealer dude thing.
No,
he's the dreamer.
No.
Yes.
Tommy James and the Wild West Show?
Oh, no, that's not the same person
he
I'm
checked
thinking
in
about.
too.
I got you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, everyone. It's going to be a beautiful day, and it's a good day to go get a job if you need a job. We're testing for job employees out at
Beethoven's Boardwalk. Mm-hmm.
Today, I want to have a special class on hammering and laying a deck. Come out and show us your skills.
I love it.
I like that. I like that. Turn it into a contest. Yeah. Who can put the deck down the fastest? Come on out. But anyway.
Yeah, that would be fun if all these carpenters showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The band, the Carpenters.
She's dead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
She's died. So you had made mention this morning about the PPP loans, and I see what you're talking about now, that Mr. Duff must be a threat because they have brought up the PPP loans.
Yes.
And I'm sure this man is a straight-laced man and has all the lawyers that one would need to buy or whatever, and has done everything to the laws of our land. But those government officials who are pushing this are the ones that have something to hide.
I mean, you got to look at who all's running for governor.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I hate to say this, who audits people?
The government.
Shad.
Yeah.
Shad would, Shad would probably be a PPP guy.
Yeah. But I mean, what
But Delbert is also, he gonna run for governor. So you gotta look at the people in place to see if they're the type of people that would eliminate their toughest opponent.
Mm-hmm. But what a wonderful opportunity for Mississippi to have this businessman as somebody to represent them.
Just like Kurt Fordyce.
Yes, this is the beginning of getting rid of your rhinos. He'll hold a firm hand to these people, and because he's probably got a lot of ethics and courage, and a strong man that would be a good leader.
Well, let's look at this. Let's look at this belly of the beast. We'll call the Mississippi Rhino government. Okay. Philip Gunn had retired and gone home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's announced that he's running for governor. And he was the Speaker of the House back when money was being, and the House appropriates money,
Mm-hmm.
and the Senate approves it, and it goes to these nonprofits that got all this money for all these years, right?
Correct.
Okay. So you got that pile of money. You got Phil Bryant was the governor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But of course, it filtered right on past him, too. He was part of the big machine also.
Right.
So when you start looking at all the people that are involved from top to bottom, and I'm sure Jason White was just a little fleck on the wall back then, because before he became Speaker of the House. But he seems to only care about the money. I mean, I'm sorry. It just looks, I mean, somebody could say, Chip, that can't be right. And I'm going, well, appearance is everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when you say that capitalism is something that Republicans should fight for, well, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. But at the same time, as a Republican leadership, the only capitalism I see is you capitalizing on your position to go to Super Bowls.
Right.
And he's going to say, well, this sports betting world, they hadn't got that thing yet. They hadn't got sports betting in Mississippi yet. And you're going to go, no, because you're still getting trips.
He hasn't used it all up yet.
No.
I was reading the people in Vicksburg with the Vicksburg Warren School District are very aggravated with their administration over there and their superintendents, and they're beginning to yank their kids out of the public school system because the kids are not learning anything. You ask them a question and they answer you with a question.
Well, I mean, when you look at even the city of Canton, the average, the average test score was 12
Mm-hmm.
for ACTs. And the ACT is kind of an important test to get into college. And then the 14.8
is the average.
Is the composite
Yeah.
test score.
When you have to have a 15.
To get into junior college.
Right.
I mean, we are letting our kids down, and all they want to do was pass not
a bill for all the kids, but for only 10,000 kids.
Yes, they can't afford to go from one city to the other unless you give them some more money and give them a car, and give them a driver, and everything.
Give them a fuel card.
Everything you can't do.
Yeah.
And so now it's at $56 million put aside. And then the next year, another $56 million. And then the next thing you know, we got all this money that we got to manage. We got to start another agency to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, all this money is going up. The school money on the current model is going up in the piles of money that will be available for each school district to operate.
Right.
Because the data centers are bringing in so much money. And of course, they're making money because they're not paying for the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably getting, and then I saw something recently where they said, well, we make out on the water usage and the wastewater and all that. We make out good. Not if you give them a lower rate than the rest of the citizens.
Right.
I mean, well, they're using more than you. Yeah, they're destroying more than us.
Right.
You need to look at the whole ball of wax there.
Costs the same amount of money to treat water.
But
if you're a high user or a low user.
You're not coming to Mississippi to build all of these things just because
we're beautiful Mississippi.
That's a good place to go. We can go there and they won't bother us. Now, big business goes where the path of least resistance.
Right.
And big business came here and said, those old rednecks in Mississippi, we gonna get them. We're going to get them. And they got all these people in office. Then only 17% of the people in the state of Mississippi. That's because you've upset everybody so much that nobody votes. But 17% is what showed up in the primary, Republicans and Democrats. So, if you're Bezos or somebody, you're going, now, couple of $100,000, we go to Mississippi, we can get whatever we want. Hell,
They poor. They're looking for handouts.
they may even rename the river, the Mississippi River, the Amazon. Yeah, they can do that. Get naming rights.
They think that we're so dumb that they're offering to bring in big business, but we're dumb enough to give them everything they want to be here.
Correct.
Yeah.
And we all know that if we're just storing data, okay, there's a point where that data will be able to be stored in something the size of our phone.
Right.
And then we're going to be looking at those big buildings going, oh.
What do we do now?
Yeah. Or what if they decide that they can run that with solar energy, with satellites in space, and Artemis 3 or 2, whatever we're doing up there with the thing is just them deciding how they're going to set it up at the moon and run all the data from up there. Line of sight.
Yep.
1 watt up, 1 watt down. That's all it takes to go to a satellite. Just letting you know that. It takes 100,000 watts to go through a hill, but to go up in space and come down, 1 watt up,
1 watt.
1 watt.
That's interesting.
Line of sight. Line of sight. So if you really think about it, and then probably that, and the lights are getting brighter. We've been buying a lot of solar lights lately around the restaurant, put it in the ground. And I keep going, dang, that's awfully bright for a solar light. And I'm going, we probably could, power this building on solar sooner or later. And they would say, no, you can't. No, you can't. We're not going to let you do that. We won't give you something big enough to do it. But I keep putting up lights and I keep going, solar's getting, as far as the battery storage component of solar, it's getting, it doesn't have to be giant battery source anymore. It's a little bit small stuff.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. If things are shrinking, maybe we won't need all those energy plants we're building now.
Yeah. Those solar farms.
Well, the solar farms we don't need.
Mm-mm.
The solar farms were just to get government subsidies out of the Democrats over the last few years. That's all that was.
Yeah. Another way to thief.
Yeah. That was another way for, Amazon and all them wanted to say, well, we're all about the
green
and this, that, and that. The green is correct.
Going green.
Going green is those are those dollar bills, green bills. But I mean, that's what they did. They got the counties and like Makita and companies like that got big grants that also included money for solar build out. And they built all these things and turned around and rented them back to us. They make all the money. Yeah. Although tax dollars help build all this stuff, but we don't benefit from the tax dollars. They'll say, well, there's money going into taxes for the schools. Well, I still don't have any roads and bridges. You're not changing my life. You're not helping my life. You're not, the whole idea is when a guy goes in the office 4 years later, did he improve your life? Not just his life, but your life.
Yep.
You go into office to fix problems that are not getting fixed. And then you want to advance beyond that. But you can't advance if you don't fix. And meanwhile, we got a new bridge in Madison County that's fixed to get new exits, which is going to mess up the traffic flow right there on the interstate going to Canton. One more time, let's just screw it all up. Let's get them another exit in there where it'll be even heavier traffic right there. And never mind, all the jobs are up in Canton. But see that's a prime example of they know that they don't have future jobs in Canton with the data centers already because all the jobs are right now while they're building it.
Right, the construction.
And then after it's constructed, they don't need them. So there's no reason to 4-lane it all the way to Canton just to Gluckstadt.
Yeah.
Think about it. I mean,
I know.
I mean, I don't sound crazy, do I?
Mm-mm. Just sometimes.
Just sometimes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But that's what I'm saying. You see, I mean, you're going, logic said, you said there's going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs.
Mm-mm.
only while you're moving the dirt.
Yep.
And once we get all the dirt moved, we can flood Canton and Canton can go away. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB with Dawn McKenzie. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show on WYAB.
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
When you want your pine trees to grow a little happier and a lot healthier, call on Holcomb Aerial Service. When your crops need dusting, think Holcomb Aerial Service. From the farm to your own pine forest, Holcomb Aerial Service will stimulate growth, eradicate pests, and preserve the value of your crops. Call Holcomb Aerial Service at 601-668-6200. That's 601-668-6200. The IMAX at Malco Grandview Cinema offers moviegoers a truly immersive cinematic experience, a way to enjoy movies like never before. You're not just watching, you're a part of the action with IMAX technology at Malco Grandview Cinema in Madison. And now, relax and recline in luxury at Malco. The magic of the movies is even better with reclining seats at Malco Grandview Cinema in Madison and Renaissance Cinema Grill in Ridgeland. For more information and tickets, visit malco.com. We'll see you at the movies.
Hi, this is Mary Beth Hardy, owner of Flora Pharmacy. Flora Pharmacy is proud to be locally owned and operated. We believe in the power of community and personalized care. At Flora Pharmacy, we treat you like family. And for your convenience, we offer curbside service and prescription home delivery. Just pull up and we'll bring your prescriptions right to you. Can't make it to our store? Flora Pharmacy will drive it to your doorstep. Come see the best pharmacy in town today at Flora Pharmacy, where care meets convenience. Highway 49 in Flora.
Hey guys, this is Casey Ellis with Ellis Autoplex, located on Highway 471 in Brandon. Ellis Autoplex, known as Little Truck City, is your old school mom and pop style dealership that's family owned and operated. We specialize in 4-wheel drive trucks, but don't worry, we have cars and SUVs too. Looking to sell your vehicle? Bring it by Ellis Autoplex, where we pay fair market value and we cut you a check on the spot. Need your vehicle service or repair? We can handle that too. Shop us online or set your appointment at ellisautoplex.com. That's ellisautoplex.com.
Since 2012, Brentech Solutions has been keeping Central Mississippi businesses connected and protected. From secure data backup and cloud services with Synology to reliable network design and maintenance, servers, and business Wi-Fi, Brentech truly does it all. Brentech is your Ring Pro partner and smart home automation solutions provider. Brentech can handle Microsoft 365 support and even Starlink. Visit brentech.ms. That's brentech.ms. IT solutions that work.
After 28 years, we are closing our brick and mortar location in Canton come November 2025. But fear not, smalltownmusic.com will remain alive and well, and you will still be able to text or call 601-859-8596. Small Town Music, come on and get it. 859-8596. Call before you're home. We will have a booth on Canton Square at the Emporium, and you can still browse our guitars and support our original music at www.smalltownmusic.com.
That is awful.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Hey, y'all, Jenny Halford says, good morning, everybody. It is the Chip Matthews Show, heard worldwide and around the world and even in space. Ground control to Major Chip. Okay, but anyway. Okay, so it's another wonderful day. We want you to get out and do something positive today. I want you to think about running for office
Mm-hmm.
in the upcoming elections because, more people need to get involved with elections other than the people that we have involved in elections.
Yes.
So
Need some new blood up in there.
some of y'all, you need to go. And when you're sitting with your coffee club or whatever, you just look at each other and go, I'm going to run for office. Then when all your friends laugh at you and this, that, and the other, you'll know that you're doing the right thing because you're the ones with the courage and you're going to step up and get it done.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you got to do.
Yep.
What's going on today at lunch today?
At lunch today at Beethoven's Boardwalk, we have hamburger steak, pulled pork, and red beans and rice.
And our pulled pork is considered the best in
Yes.
the entire free world.
Slow smoked with pecan wood.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a call from the Artemis II yesterday.
You did?
Mm-hmm. They could smell the pork cooking. They were going.
Isn't it amazing how the communications are so clear even on the far side of the moon with Earth to them, and you can't make a phone call
1 watt up,
Yeah.
1 watt down. There's no line of sight. Line of sight.
I understand.
That's why I'm telling you. We could take
but AT&T and all these cell phone companies that we all pay hundreds of dollars a month to use should hop on the technology with Elon Musk and make their services worth what we pay for.
Well, my question to you is this. When, let's say 20 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
did you ever think in order to survive, you had to have $100 phone bill?
No.
I mean, a phone is so important now. I mean, at one time you had a phone in your house. You paid what? $45-$50 for it.
Mm-hmm.
$100 if you use long distance. Remember that scam? No. These phone companies have not been scamming us for years.
Yeah. But
So-
I guess if you look at the $100 bill and what you get for your month, you got a whole freaking computer walk around in your hand and you
No,
do
that's-
business
you bu-
from
you-
anywhere you want.
But you bought it
Mm-hmm.
and it travels through your free air.
Yeah. And it don't work half the time.
Right. And the other side of that, and then of course Mississippi has all this money they're putting into broadband.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be.
And line of sight is it. The tower height is the answer to the question on anything.
Well, they shouldn't taken down all of the fire towers. They just should have added antennas to them because you could see for miles and miles and miles.
That's a Who song.
The Who?
The Who.
The Who?
The Who.
Who's the Who?
The Who.
Okay, we have a Who.
There's a band
Are you
called The Who.
trying to be a hoot owl?
No.
Yes, you are.
No, they have a song called I See for Miles and Miles and Miles and Miles
Mm-hmm.
and Miles
And miles.
and Miles. Yes. Yeah. They also did Behind Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
They put You Won't Get Fooled Again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's,
And that song, Who Are You?
Yeah.
Hoo.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. That was their final album before Keith Moon died.
Oh.
Who had a drummer named Keith Moon.
Mm-hmm. Did he moon everybody?
Yes, he did. Yeah. And then some.
Oh, goodness.
But anyway, good morning. The program will continue at 7:07 with the Clay Edwards Show, followed by, I guess, Mike Madison. Then what's his name? Andrew Gasser. All gas and no brakes for y'all. And then this afternoon, 4:00, the one, the only Radio Strongman, Kim Wade.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So for now,
I hope to see everybody at lunch today at Beethoven's Boardwalk.
please.
We'll be there.
Please come
serving
eat.
up lunch just like it was cooked at your grandma's kitchen.
Come eat. We need the money. We need the money. You need the good foods. Say goodbye, Dawn.
Goodbye, Dawn.
We'll see y'all.